Tesla's energy storage division. Its sales have skyrocketed over the last 12 months. It's actually a hugely profitable sector for Tesla. Tesla's EVs not really growing, but its energy division is growing like wildfire. However, Tesla does have a bit of a problem. Well, at least a problem that it has now solved. There's a 25% tariff on Chinese batteries. And the cheapest place to get batteries from is China. Not only are China making the cheapest batteries, they're also making the best batteries in the world. But Tesla has figured out a way to get batteries from China without paying the 25% tariff, which is, well, a huge advantage for Tesla. They're already making billions, so I'm sure they'll make billions more. What this means is that Tesla actually has a new battery supplier, and they may even use these batteries for their standard range Tesla Model 3 and standard range Tesla Model Y. This could be the solution for Tesla's cheap new EVs. Tesla have talked about these cheap new EVs. They say they're coming this year, but they don't yet have cheap, affordable lithium iron phosphate batteries that don't attract a 25% tariff from China. That's about to change. Hello, my friends. Here are the details from China. Let's get straight to it. News reports have emerged from China saying that Eve Energy is now supplying Tesla with lithium iron phosphate batteries. These batteries will come straight from their Malaysian factory, and Tesla apparently will receive these batteries within the next month. So Eve Energy it's not one of China's biggest battery suppliers, but it's certainly one of the top 10, and it's a growing business. One of the advantages that Tesla has here, aside from the fact that they will no longer have to pay this 25% tariff on Chinese batteries, is that this allows them to play companies off against each other. Tesla now has battery suppliers from all over the world. They have LG Chem, Samsung SDI, they have CATL, Eve Energy, BYD, Panasonic. They have their own 4680 battery cells, and I'm sure I've missed some as well. But anyhow, there's a whole lot of suppliers now supplying Tesla, so Tesla can get the cheapest prices, and Tesla does pay incredibly low prices. Reports from China have said that Tesla pays around $50 per kilowatt hour for battery cells, which is cheaper than anyone else in the world, which would make sense. They're placing the largest orders. Asked for confirmation of this new supply to Tesla from their from their battery factory in Malaysia, Eve Energy did not deny it, so that's a confirmation that it is correct. They said only that information about its business should be subject to announcements according to the report, so they will announce this officially over the next couple of months at some point. Shenzhen listed Eve Energy said in a stock exchange announcement yesterday that it and its Malaysian subsidiary, Eve Energy Malaysia, had signed a deal with a customer in America to supply battery cells to that customer. And I believe there's a good chance these battery cells will be used in Tesla's cheaper version of its Model 3 and Model Y that's coming this year in America. The announcement did not name the customer, with whom Eve Energy said it had a long-term supply relationship for the supply of batteries. Eve Energy is Tesla's 6th battery supplier after the US electric vehicle manufacturer has deals with all those other companies I mentioned. Now, another apparent company that Tesla is buying batteries from is actually Sunwoda. So Sunwoda is been reported to be a Tesla supplier. The Late Post reported that news. Interestingly, this puts Tesla in a kind of an interesting position. Maybe gives them a little bit more power to negotiate cheaper prices from CATL. The reason I say that is because prior to this year, CATL was the sole battery supplier to Tesla's US energy storage plant. But the US company has been increasing its battery supplier options to gain pricing power over batteries, the report said. After Tesla's supplier expansion, CATL remains the largest supplier to its energy storage business, said Late Post, but Tesla is about to do something really interesting. China is saying Tesla has already set up lithium iron phosphate battery production lines at its factory in Nevada. And those production lines were simply purchased from CATL in China. Tesla will manufacture a huge number of batteries apparently at that factory in Nevada, lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are much more affordable to build and last longer. They're perfect for energy storage. In fact, they're also perfect for electric cars, if you ask me. And that's going to give Tesla a pretty big advantage. being able to manufacture those batteries. Now, they will pay a licensing fee to CATL in China. I'm assuming by the sounds of it, that would be around 5%, but not a very large number. Tesla actually purchased this battery production line from CATL earlier this year, and that production of in-house batteries is set to commence within the next couple of months. In addition to the Nevada plant, Tesla began construction of its Shanghai megafactory on the 23rd of May. And that is its first energy storage project outside the US. Now, apparently, from reports I've heard, that megafactory, will actually be completed within the next few days. So that's giving Tesla another place to build its enormous energy storage products, which they're apparently, there's so much demand for them that they're actually 2 years behind schedule. If you want to put an order in today, it'll take you 2 years to get one of them. So Tesla are trying to reduce that backlog so that they can get more sales by getting more batteries in from some of their rivals, or some of CATL's rivals and some of BYD's rivals as well. The Shanghai Megafactory will produce megapacks for the global market. The factory was expected to go into production in the first quarter of 2025 with annual megapack production of up to 10,000 units and energy storage of nearly 40 gigawatt hours, said Tesla. Now, a lot of those massive batteries will be connected to massive solar farms and just to grids all around the world, which is just amazing. This is really what we're seeing Tony Seba predictions happen. Electricity costs as a result will actually go down significantly over the next 5 years. And it's great to see that this changes, these massive ramp up of battery production is happening. Now, here's the crazy thing. Tesla has also signed a deal with BYD. They've signed a deal with BYD to provide them battery cells for their mega packs in Shanghai. So now they'll be getting batteries from CATL and from BYD for their mega factory in Shanghai. And essentially what that means is, like I said, they can basically play these battery companies off against each other to get the cheapest possible prices. Of course, everyone does this, but Tesla can do this in a much bigger way. Because if you think about it, because of Tesla's energy storage products and because they sell a lot of electric cars, this means if you put all that together, Tesla is ordering far more batteries than any legacy automaker by a huge number. That gives them enormous purchasing power to be able to negotiate, to be able to get the best batteries at the lowest prices. And it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out over the next 12 months. I think Tesla's making some very smart strategic decisions when it comes to battery suppliers and locations. Now, what are your thoughts about this? I mean, obviously, Tesla have intentionally purchasing batteries for the US market from Malaysia, even though they're owned by a Chinese car company. The Trump administration, I would assume, will just let this go on because obviously Elon and Trump. You get my point. What are your thoughts about all of this? Let me know what you think in the comments.